1470.
Talk 1470.
WNN.
Let's all welcome a new sponsor to the show. It's Amp2 TV, the first and only internet production company that's truly plugged in. When you're looking for a full-service internet TV radio production company, discover Amp2 TV, a full-service production company that can provide all streaming videos in studio or remotely. They offer web page development, and they use all the latest platforms to help make all your business selling points more powerful. They can do remotes or live radio streaming as well as tape productions for social media platforms and television. Amp2 TV can handle all of your television needs, including closed caption for a perfect on-air telecast. Choose from a variety of creative TV and radio packages or visit one of their many studios to get your creative juices flowing. Come and see why Amp2 TV works with many major companies including Comcast, Bravo, and Fox 29, as well as individuals and businesses of all types and sizes. To see samples of their work or to find out more, visit their website at amp2.tv. That's AMP2.tv, or call them at 866-224-5422. Feel free to call for a quote or just a consult of how to put your business on a social media platform or radio platform, or just doing a show that is covered by all platforms. Call 866-224-5422 and make an appointment. That's 866-224-5422. The opinions of the audience of the Hemp Boca Show are not the opinions of Gene, Chris, and any associate of the Hemp Boca Show. Hemp Boca products are not intended to treat, cure, or prevent any disease. Side effects may occur and not recommended for use by women who are nursing or planning pregnancy. Ask a healthcare professional before use. Keep out of reach from children. You must be 18 years or older to purchase products from Hemp Boca.
The opinions expressed on the following sponsored program are strictly those of the host, guests, and callers, and not necessarily those of this station, its staff, management, or sponsors.
Welcome to the Hemp Boca Show with Gene and Chris, broadcasting live from Boca Raton, Florida, where we bring awareness and educate the community about hemp, CBD, cannabidiol, and health and wellness. If you'd like to be a part of the show, call 888-565-1470 or send us an email at awareness@hempboca.com.
Hello everyone. Welcome to the show.
Hey everybody.
Hi.
I don't know how we're here.
We made it.
We're here.
Fourth show.
I know.
Great show to come.
Very good show. We have a special guest today. A dear friend of mine, Woomer. Can't wait to get her back on here. She's actually going to be talking to us about Kangen water. The difference between Kangen water and bottled water and tap water. You would not believe what you're going to see and hear. It's unbelievable. But we had great week since the last episode. We want to do a shout out to Amy Pizarka.
Thank you for being here last week. Interesting.
Gut health. Perfect timing before Thanksgiving.
Talking about poop, right? Hope everyone had a great Thanksgiving.
Oh, wow. Yeah. So we have an unbelievable story to share.
Unbelievable.
It actually,
first to Chris.
I still can't even believe it didn't happen, though, right?
Tally, you
talk
be
about
amazed.
Talk about a Thanksgiving surprise. So, Jean was reconnected with an old friend of hers that she used to work with at a bank about 4 or 5 years ago.
4 years ago.
About 4 years ago. Mm-hmm. Now I moved to Florida about 23 years ago, but I moved by myself. I had no family here, and I've only known Jean for about 7-8 months. Right, correct. And it's about the time we started Hemp Boca, and
correct. Yes.
And so all this time, we became very close friends. I would share with her about my family, and there's just certain relatives that I've missed all my life because, us Italians, we have a huge family, but there's only a handful that really stands out. And so she's reached out with this guy. Go ahead.
No, we were out. We met at Bar Louie in Boynton Beach.
Well, but before that, I mean, you went. Remember last show we were talking about how you went to go meet up with Joe about the. We'll discuss over the phone about about podcasting and stuff, so we can kind of help each other out. Remember?
Correct. Right.
And then so we were end up out, and coincidentally we came across him and his friend down in Bar Louie's just before Thanksgiving.
Right.
And so we were sitting down and we're talking, and Gene's like, Chris is from New York, and I know you're from New York, and so we ended up talking.
You're both Italians.
Yeah, both Italians and stuff. So Joe turns to me and he asks me, he goes, so where are you from? And I say, well, from Long Island, I have family in Port Jeff and so forth and so forth. So he says, yeah, I got family in Port Jeff too. And I said, really? I said, yeah, I got my aunt, uncle, the Napoli family. And so he turns to me and he looks at me like he saw a ghost. And he says to me, he goes, Johnny? And I said, yeah, but how do you know that's my cousin? He goes, well, that's my cousin too. So would you believe all this time that I've only known Jean for 8 months, she's been friends with my second cousin. His mother is my uncle's wife, sister. So it was unbelievable. So the last time him and I saw each other, we were babies in Long Island.
Small world.
In my aunt's house. And here Jean all this time is friends with my second cousin and from a family who I love and dear so much. So it was like a family reunion with my best friend here, business partner. We've already been out a few times together, so it's already been a special holiday season for me.
Yeah, shout out to Joe and Lucy. We were guests of their podcast last night.
Oh, yes.
A guy thing.
Folks, you have to tune in to A Guy Thing podcast. It is hilarious. Coincidentally, we have similar backgrounds. He has his own podcast as well. And every week he broadcasts on Mondays, right? I mean,
Mondays.
Every Mondays. And phenomenal. So he actually invited us on as special guests last night. We had a great time. So again, it's called A Guy Thing podcast. Please check him out. He's phenomenal. Joe Mignon. He's got his buddy there, Brian. You guys did a great job, and we appreciate the invite and getting our name out there, Hemp Boca, and the products and stuff that Gina and I are all about and what we've put together. So we appreciate it. And,
thank you so much, Joe.
And we love you, cuz. So, but what about you? How was the
weekend? It was great.
Yeah.
Yeah, my young son, he's down from school. He's here until after the New Year's.
That's awesome.
Yeah, he took his finals and he's here for the rest of the year.
Yeah, I'm glad you were able to spend Thanksgiving with them. And
yeah, it was great.
And that's what it's all about, But
how about you?
Oh, it was nice. I got to spend it with Ariana. I got to tell her to bring her on the show at some point.
I know you should. She's
one night, she's going to be sitting right next to me right here, just taking over, probably grabbing the microphone.
No, I'll probably be hosting a show because you're going to be running around chasing after her.
No. She's 3, but going on like 10 or 12. And, she's the cutest thing because every time I pick her up or I pick her up at daycare, I always give her like hugs and kisses, So one time I did that, and I reached in and I was like, "Oh, Daddy, I love you, love you, miss you, and that." And normally she looks up at me and gives me a kiss and a hug, but for whatever reason she had this attitude. And
she's got him wrapped around her fingers.
Yeah, but after I did that, she looks up at me and she says, "Shut the door." That's all she wanted to do. Shut the car door.
Oh my gosh, I thought you were going to say something else.
No. She's not there.
That.
She's not there yet, though.
Okay.
But you can't say no to her. I mean, she's got that cute face.
She's adorable. She's going to be a beautiful young lady.
I know.
Let's talk about the launch party.
Yes. So listen, this is as you know, is a passion of ours. Gina and I have been mentioning this on everywhere we go. We've been out and about all on the Del Rey and the Ave, right?
Yes,
we met a lot of great people. We are having a launch party charity event December 4th from 6 to 10. Avent Del Rey, Northeast 2nd Ave. Please come. It's a charity event as well.
Good cause.
Yeah.
Very good cause.
We need you to purchase tickets, show your support. You can go to hempboca.com, and there's links there to take you right to the page to buy your tickets. You know, we wanted to RSVP, but we know with the holidays, everybody's rushing around doing their thing. We understand that. But if you can purchase early, that's great. We just want to get an idea. We are trying to reach 200 guests or more. So if you can make it, great. Bring as many as you can. If you can't, please pass it on to any friends or family. We're doing this for children. So, a portion of the proceeds are going to go to charities. We're doing a toy drive. So, again, it's December 4th, 6 to 10 at Avent in Del Rey. And we appreciate it very much.
Oh, and also we have raffle baskets.
Yes.
I just
surprise.
Well,
surprises.
It's going to be some great surprises. Yeah. A few baskets of that, but great prizes.
Definitely.
One from Melting Pot and our products.
Well, we're doing we're doing a nice size gift basket for our different CBD 500 products.
Plus, yeah.
So, and we got to share about the other testimonial we're getting.
Oh, wow!
Right?
Yeah.
That just came in the day before Thanksgiving. I get a phone call, and it's from one of our customers, Susan.
She's our first guest.
Yeah,
the show.
Our first.
Susan Lee Mintz. If you've seen our podcast, the first show that we had, it means you can't miss it.
Right. I know, she's hilarious.
We had our producers glued to the chair.
She's full of life.
Yes, she is.
Producer couldn't even go to the bathroom. He was glued. Because this is very extreme. I'm not going anyway. No, but we got another great video testimonial coming. We're going to be doing the taping on Thursday. And it's with, arthritis. And so if any of you out there who have arthritis, and you want to try to learn and think of alternatives in a natural way, read up on our information at hempboca.com, look at our products, see, again, always, even if it's with someone else, you're in CBD products now or you're interested, always consult with a medical professional. We want to make sure that, you feel comfortable, you have peace of mind. But, at hempboca.com, we do have all natural organic products. We pride on that. Right? We feel we have one of the best or one of the most purest products out there. But again, do your due diligence. There are other companies out there. I'm sure they have great products too. But we have a lot of information on there. It's very educational.
Right.
So we appreciate it. If you're interested in our products and you want to purchase some, you can go to dial 844-385-1588.
Yes, we have our agents waiting to answer your phone calls, take orders, answer any questions. Please, put them to work.
and if you want to email us, you can go to email us at awareness@hempboca.com. If you have any questions or any comments, if you want to call in, we have a voicemail. We'll play on the next show. You can dial 561-295-4800.
Yeah, if you have any questions, concerns, anything,
let
us know.
Be nice.
Well, I mean,
right? You never know what you're going to get, though. But
you don't have to play nice. But anyways, I want to give a shout out to the Rica Project.
They're fantastic.
We have the music on our show. I see it's almost time for our break. But anyways, you've just heard Grind's Groove off the album Jazz for Beer. That's for the beginning of our show. The Beer Drinkers by the Rica Project. Find their album on iTunes, Apple Music, and Spotify. For more information on the band and up-and-coming shows, check out thericaproject.com. thericaproject.com. They're going to be playing at our launch party. Live and great music. Fantastic.
We'll be right back.
We'll be right back, guys.
Are you looking for all-natural, organic, full-spectrum CBD oil that is safe for people and pets? Hemp Boca's all-natural organic hemp CBD, all grown in the U.S., processed through third-party labs. No GMO, solvent, or added preservatives. Our process includes full panel screening for metals and pesticides and CO2 extraction, creating the purest hemp CBD oil. Go to hempboca.com for more information and products, or call 1-844-385-1588.
Hemp Boca's products continue to relieve discomfort for many people with anxiety, sleep, muscle, pain, MS, fibromyalgia, and also pets. Go to hempboca.com for more information and products, or call 1-844-385-1588. Tune in each week for the Hemp Boca Show, where our mission is to bring awareness and educate the community about hemp, CBD, cannabidiol, and health and wellness. You've been listening to the Hemp Boca Show with Gene and Chris. Tune in each week. Our mission is to bring awareness and educate the community about hemp, CBD, cannabidiol, and health and wellness. Call toll-free 888-565-1470. And now, back to the show.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back.
Hey, everybody.
Everybody. Hi.
What a day. What a day. Can't believe it's the holidays, though. One holiday,
welcome back. With our guest, Tally Woomer.
Yes.
Hello.
So before we get into Kangen water, I just want to do a shout out on our sponsors. Phoenix Package Logistics. This segment is brought to you by Phoenix Package Logistics, PPL. PPL is the exclusive distributor for Hemp Boca clinical CBD products. They're an e-commerce fulfillment and shipping specialist, providing a wide range of logistics services to retail and consumer goods manufacturers, including online resellers. They also provide FBA, which is fulfillment by Amazon, services. For more information, please contact Barry Stein at 954-742-4790 or visit them online at phoenixpackage.com. Thank you very much, Norm, over at Phoenix Package Logistics. We appreciate your support.
Hunter.
And this is a special episode.
Tweet.
Treat. I know, I said tweet.
Tweet.
The first episode. That was, oh my gosh, a lot of chopping going on. But because I have a real dear friend of mine, Tally Woomer, known for a long time, and I know that she's a huge advocate of health and wellness, and this is about Kangen water and the differences between Kangen water and bottled water and tap water. It's an unbelievable. It's just unbelievable what what the Kangen water machine that which we're going to show in the next segment. But we're going to pass it on to Tally. She's going to share a little bit about herself, the website where you can go on and learn about Kangen water, order the machines. She is very knowledgeable, and here we go. So we appreciate you here.
Thank you for having me. I'm really excited. So just, I'll be right to the point. So about 5 years ago, I was introduced to a technology out of Japan. And the reason that I was so interested in it is because I was in pretty poor health, and I struggled for many, many years, for about 18 years. And one of my major problems had to do with digestive health. And I suffered pretty regularly with a lot of different symptoms. And I happened to have met someone through another company, actually, that I was in. And, long story short, she introduced me to a Japanese technology that is connecting right to your tap water at home, and not only filters the water, but then takes it through a process called electrolysis, and changes the water and actually separates the alkaline and the acidic components of water and generates a very powerful antioxidant water that has immense health benefits. And it really surprised me to know that the Japanese have had this technology since the 70s. And the story behind it is very interesting too, because as far back as the 50s, there were teams of Russian scientists who were studying people groups in different areas of the world that were living longer and had, not the same, type of diseases that we see in many other cultures. And they wanted to find out what was different. What are they eating? How are they living? And there was one common denominator, and that was that the water that the people were drinking in the different areas of the world had 4 unique properties. So it had high levels of hydrogen, oxygen, alkalinity, and minerals. And so they really sought to imitate this technology. So when we think about water, most people think, well, water is water. Some people buy bottled water. Some people buy, just a filter in their home. Most people know better than to just drink straight up tap water. But people don't really consider what happens to the water that we drink and how it affects the properties of the water. So the first thing that I really wanted to show today has to do with the most important property of the water that is generated by this machine, and that is the antioxidant value. Now, I can tell you it has an antioxidant value. You don't have to believe me because I can show you. Now,
Intrigued.
yeah. So,
Please.
I brought a little instrument with me, and this is called an ORP meter.
Yeah.
Now, this little device is a device that measures the voltage of water. It's going to measure whether these liquids here that I have a positive electrical charge or a negative charge. And then what we're looking for is we're looking for water or a beverage that has a negative electrical charge. Why? Okay. Because negative charge means that it is a powerful antioxidant. Positive charge means that it does the opposite. It's actually oxidizing. Now, oxidation, I believe everyone needs to understand oxidation. I think they should have it in like high school where you learn about cellular health. Oxidation is, for example, when you cut an apple in half and it turns brown. What is that? That's oxidation.
It's oxidizing.
So oxidation. Rust is oxidation. When oil gets bad, that's oxidation.
Right.
Proteins putrefy. So we see oxidation happening, but we don't understand that our bodies, that is what's causing cellular damage and aging and disease when we have too much oxidation. So that's why the doctor is telling us, well, you need fruits and vegetables because you need antioxidants. Yeah. And basically what an antioxidant does is it donates an electron, a free electron, to stabilize free radicals, which are atoms or molecules that lost an electron and are seeking to rob it from another. And that's what causes damage to our DNA in our cells, our proteins, and the RNA. So by having an ample amount of antioxidants, we're able to combat that process. So I want to show you real quick. I brought some popular waters that people drink. I have a spring water here, and I'm going to try to show this in the camera.
This is just your ordinary spring.
Where is the camera that can? Okay,
no, they're already on.
Okay, so a positive charge means that it is oxidizing. Okay, so this one here is showing 555. That's pretty high. This is, and this is water I got, 365 spring water, okay? And Aquafina, very popular brand of water. A lot of people drink Aquafina.
You're up in the 500s
it's
again.
526 here.
Wow.
Now, this is a very popular water among healthy, health-conscious people. Water. Essentia.
Essentia.
And I'm reading here that it is at like maybe 4. It's going down a little bit.
Not that much.
If I keep it here, it might go down to like 400, but it is positively charged.
Wow.
The Dasani, another very popular water. It is going up here, 450 for
450. Yeah.
Now Gatorade, a lot of people drink Gatorade after playing sports. They believe that it actually hydrates them better. It has electrolytes. But the truth is that Gatorade is very oxidizing. As you can see, it also has sugar and other chemicals.
What was the numbers reading on
it's about 450, 460 almost on that one. And then Perrier is just like any other sparkling water. So Perrier, a lot of people think it's a healthier choice than soda, but in effect, it is very, very, very oxidizing. Now, I did bring some Kangen water with me, and that is, I generated it fresh from the Kangen water ionizer today, and I'm going to be I have a cup right here. I'm going to be pouring it. The reason it's in the glass bottle is because, first of all, plastic is very unhealthy, and if you visit my page on Facebook, which is the Hydration Station of South Florida, or if you go to iwantgoodwater.com, we have videos about the bottled water industry that are very interesting. But I want you to see what happens here when I put the ORP meter. It is negative 715.
Wow.
Okay.
That's incredible.
That's amazing.
If you put this ORP meter into a fresh squeezed orange juice, you might get a negative 50 because it is an antioxidant.
This is negative 700.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Negative 700, 760.
And this is the most powerful property of Kangen water. It is anti-aging, anti-inflammatory.
We're going to show you the Kangen water machine in the next segment, but folks, this is amazing. This is what we normally put inside our bodies. We drink all these waters and not realizing what we're taking. And here Tally is showing us the difference between having a Kangen water machine. And we're going to go over the benefits too of the Kangen water and what it can, how it can help us as well. So that's something that I would really want to learn.
Absolutely.
The ionizer. I was doing some research on this just so I can get a better understanding about Kangen water and the benefits. But what is the difference? Can you elaborate on as far as an ionizer versus like a water filtration?
Okay, so the Kangen water ionizer has a filter. It has a double carbon antibacterial filter that's designed to remove the chemicals that are used. Municipal water is cleaned with various chemicals because if they don't do that, then we will die instantly from bacteria. So they do have to sanitize the water, and they use chloramine, chlorine, and different chemicals. And you want to filter those out. So most filters on the market today do just that. They filter out chemicals, they filter out chlorine. Some filters are designed to filter out different components. I have a specialist that I consult whenever I have a person from a different area that never bought an ionizer before. And a lot of times I even get them pre-filtrations. Whereas the ionization process is actually where there's electrodes inside of there's an electrolysis chamber inside of the machine. And once the water has already been filtered, the water flows over medical grade titanium plates that are double dipped in platinum for conductivity, and there is 230 watts of electricity that passes through those plates. So using that electricity, the positively charged particles of the water, the alkaline parts, are going to go through one hose, and the acidic oxidizing part with the positive electrical charge come out of the other hose. It's the polarity that is caused with the electricity that passes through. So the ionization is not really filtering your water, although if you put water that did have some chemicals, they would probably come out of the acidic hose most likely, depending on the chemical. But you do want to pre-filter it before it goes into the ionization process, which the Kangen water unit has that filter already built in. And sometimes we add additional filters depending on the municipal water once we read the report that's available. Every municipality has that report available. If we feel that it has too many chemicals, we might want to pre-filter. But it's the ionization process where the magic really happens, because that's what disassociates the water molecules, and that's what gives you that super powerful hydrogen water. They are doing so many studies. They've been doing studies on this water, but specifically on molecular hydrogen and the power that it has to really go after the OH free radicals, which are the damaging free radicals that cause aging and disease to our cells. So that's really the most beautiful thing about the water. A lot of people think it's alkaline water, and it is, but I can make any water alkaline. As a matter of fact, this Essentia right here, and just to show you, I brought a little pH chart. So anything that's like in the green zone will be neutral. Blue or purple is alkaline. Light green, yellow, and orange and red will be acidic. I can make water alkaline by adding inorganic minerals, by adding baking soda. Okay, so alkalinity alone doesn't tell the story, although yes, I don't want to drink acidic water, that's for sure. I don't want to drink this Aquafina, it's super acidic. So is this Dasani, so is this Gatorade or Powerade, and so is the Perrier.
What are the different colors?
So my Kangen water, my Kangen water is definitely alkaline, but so is the Essentia. But you already saw that the Essentia had a positive electrical charge.
That's great. Wow, that's amazing. Wow, Tally. Well, we're looking forward to learning more about this and also the health benefits and learning more about the Kangen machine and how to order it and to get onto Tally's websites. Thank you for joining us. We'll be right back with the Hemp Boca Show, broadcasting live from Boca Raton.
Are you looking for all-natural, organic, full-spectrum CBD oil that is safe for people and pets? Hemp Boca's all-natural organic hemp CBD, all grown in the U.S., processed through third-party labs. No GMO, solvent, or added preservatives. Our process includes full panel screening for metals and pesticides and CO2 extraction, creating the purest hemp CBD oil. Go to hempboca.com for more information and products, or call 1-844-385-1588.
Hemp Boca's products continue to relieve discomfort for many people with anxiety, sleep, muscle, pain, MS, fibromyalgia, and also pets. Go to hempboca.com for more information and products, or call 1-844-385-1588. Tune in each week for the Hemp Boca Show, where our mission is to bring awareness and educate the community about hemp, CBD, cannabidiol, and health and wellness. You've been listening to the Hemp Boca Show with Gene and Chris. Tune in each week. Our mission is to bring awareness and educate the community about hemp, CBD, cannabidiol, and health and wellness. Call toll-free 888-565-1470. And now, back to the show.
Hydration station of South Florida.
Welcome back, everyone, with Tally Woomer.
Yes.
With
Kangen water specialist.
Yes, interesting.
Have you ever tried the Kangen water?
No, I've never. But Marika, our friend, she has Kangen water, yes, installed in her kitchen, yes.
Oh, that's right, she has the machine?
Yes, she does.
Yeah.
I never understood what that was. I was like, oh, it's like the best water you can have. Now I'm understanding why.
Looking at the chart, because you have something to compare to. You have something tangible to look at. You know,
right.
The chart, and then as Tally, what did you put? What was it that you put in the water, Tally?
So what I used here is pH drops, which are similar to the type of drops you would use to test your pool, but it just has a farther range.
Right.
And I do want to show something. When you start drinking Kangen water, you can very easily change not only the pH, but the health of your cells. So if you've been drinking, like, you know, this here spring water, and you start drinking Kangen, you can easily change your pH, okay?
That's
amazing. I will tell you this. If you're drinking a lot of Gatorade, you're in bad shape, because it's going to take a lot of Kangen water. And it's possible, but it's not. I want people to understand that
amazing.
Kangen water can neutralize over acidity, but if you're drinking Kangen water and then you drink a lot of Gatorade or soda, you're kind of offsetting the benefits. Yeah. So you definitely want to be aware of how acidic and oxidizing soda and Gatorade are. And I realize sometimes we do have to, you know, have an emergency stop and grab one of these, but the plastic is really harmful. It has endocrine disruptors that cause a havoc in our health, to our health. We really should avoid any type of plastic bottles. The water is bottled 6 to 12 months prior to the time that you pick it up.
She wouldn't even know that.
Everyone drinks out of plastic.
And they heat it up to kill the bacteria. They pasteurize the water, so when they're putting it in, it's hot water. It leaches.
You know what's interesting?
Yeah.
What we mentioned last week, where when we talk about CBD in our products and stuff, like, we want to bring awareness to help consumers to look to know what they're buying, right?
Correct.
We're doing the same thing with this water. You walk into a store, we're just so quick to buy it, but we're not really taking the time out to understand what we're buying.
Correct.
You know, there's a lot of health benefits with CBD. We know what to look for because we're in the industry. We're researching. We do this every day. But, you know, Tally, can you just touch on some benefits as far as health benefits, I guess? You know, if you were to have a Kangen water machine in your home, and you're switched to the Kangen water, and you're just strictly on Kangen water, what are some of benefits on health benefits?
I am super restricted to speak about medical benefits, but I will tell you that if you search it out, you would find every type of testimonial out there on many platforms, YouTube. But I will tell you personally, my health changed completely in a very short time. I went from being afraid to leave my house. I had such horrible inflammatory issues with a lot of symptoms, even bleeding, and it all reversed. As a matter of fact, I brought a picture that speaks 1,000 words. This is how I actually got introduced to Kangen water, because Dr. Shinya, who invented a procedure. Well, he helped invent the colonoscopy, but he invented a procedure back in the 60s that helped remove polyps without surgery. So he's a world-renowned gastrosurgeon, and he had many of his patients for over 20 years follow a protocol of his. He has a book called The Enzyme Factor, and he talks all about this water.
Right.
And there are many, many doctors and physicians. I actually brought some with me to read, but I think we'll be short on time. But if you visit the hydration station of South Florida, if you visit iwantgoodwater.com, all that information is there. But definitely, whenever you start drinking Kangen water or electrolyzed reduced water, which is the clinical name, and there are numerous studies you can find on PubMed.gov and other scholarly websites, scholar.google. If you put in electrolyzed reduced water, you will see that it effectively combats oxidative stress, acidity, which are the root causes of all disease and aging. I mean, most disease and aging could be boiled down to oxidative stress. Whatever areas of weakness that you have in your body is going to go first. And over acidity, dehydration, inflammation. I want to show the hydration property of Kangen water in comparison to other types of water that people might be drinking. So this is just green tea.
That's just a regular.
This is just a regular green tea, and I'm going to
Tea
put
bag.
one here.
Yeah.
It's just, like organic green tea that I picked up at Publix. And the reason that I'm showing this is not to show you how wonderful your tea is going to taste, although it will, because Kangen water makes the best tea and the best coffee, which is what I like. And I used to have to be really careful with drinking coffee because it was so acidic. But now that I make it with Kangen water, I can drink coffee all day. So I'm going to put, this is 9.5 Kangen water, and then I'll use this Dasani here, hopefully not making a mess.
Now, when you say 9.5 Kangen water, what
So what it means is that
does that? Yeah, what does
it's
that mean?
the pH level. The Kangen water ionizer, the enagic ionizer, I should say, generates 7 levels of pH. It generates water for drinking, for sanitizing, for disinfecting, and for cleaning. And I'm going to show you a little bit of that in a second.
Okay.
But one of the properties we talked about already is the antioxidant property, the alkalizing property. But I want to show the hydration property. So I am right now making full cup of tea here without boiling the water. Okay, this is making a full cup of tea.
That's
With
amazing.
this one here is struggling.
Oh, you can't
Same
even, it's
tea
not even
bag,
changing.
same box.
Same
It's
tea
just
bag,
kinda-
same box.
it's
It's
just
not
a
even
little
changing.
bit-
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit changing.
From
But
here,
this is
it's
a
like
full. And what this shows us is that Kangen water penetrates your cells very quickly. Okay.
Right.
It floods your cells with nutrients and oxygen, and at the same time, it's able to flush out your cells from toxins, because that's one of the biggest problems that people are having today.
That's amazing.
Is they have too much toxicity in their body. And again, I have so much information on this, it'll make your head spin. But once you start,
I want to show for everybody because this is off camera a little bit. So you put 2 regular green tea bags
Green
in.
tea, yes.
This is with the Kangen water, and this is showing that you're literally making the tea without it being hot. It's just you just.
and you
up
can
and-
make 20 of those with the same bag with this
Right.
water.
Now, what Tally did was she put it in just regular Dasani water, same tea bag, from the same box, and you just there's nothing going on. That's amazing.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
this
sounds
is really to
frothy.
show the hydration property of the water.
Yeah.
And you know, one of the things I noticed, I never really liked to drink water before I had this machine. And one of the things I noticed that when I would drink, they told me to drink 2 big glasses in the morning on an empty
Right.
stomach, and I felt like I didn't even drink. After 5 minutes, I could go and exercise, and I wouldn't feel bloated. It just really quickly absorbs into your system. Whereas I remember it was hard for me to drink half a glass of water before because I would feel just very bloated. Sometimes it would hurt my stomach.
Right.
I also want to show real quick, and I know we are short on time, but this is tomatoes that I picked up at the grocery store. And I know a lot of people, when they buy groceries, produce. Hopefully most people wash the produce.
Yeah, I want to get this in view of the camera here.
Yes, let's move it out of the way a little.
So I know
So what I want to indicate is that when you have a machine like this
you
in your home,
can hold this too, Tally. That way you're on camera.
Yes,
Just do what you
okay.
got to do.
So,
People can see.
can I grab the tap water there? I brought some tap water with because most people
Yeah,
when
you
they
just wash.
wash the fruits and vegetables
in the sink. Yeah,
in the
tap
sink
water.
with tap water. The tap water does have chlorine. It does have chloramine, and you do want to filter it out. I mean, you don't want to put your produce in tap water. But I'm going to put the tap water here just for our demonstration.
Okay.
Okay. And because while I'm talking, I'd like for this to soak. And this is one of the special waters that the machine generates. It's 11.5. And the 11.5 is not typically used for drinking because it is very, very alkaline. And
so what's the threshold as far as alkaline levels in drinking?
Well, you start drinking 8.5, and once you go through that initial detox phase, you can move up to 9.0. And then once you go through that detox phase, you can move to 9.5 if you want, okay? And I would just like to show, I brought some oil here. So farmers today, I mean, they face a big problem because they have to spray our fruits and vegetables with pesticides.
Right.
And the EPA had to raise the level that's allowable. They used to only allow 2 ounces per year per person, and now it's up to 60 because the bugs have grown resistant. The bugs and the weeds have grown resistant. So when they spray your fruits and vegetables with pesticides, whether you buy organic or conventional, it is sprayed. You can't really remove it with just regular water, and I'll prove it here with these tomatoes here. But the reason I'm going to show you ahead of time, the reason that Kangen water is able to effectively remove the pesticides is because it's oil based.
Yeah.
So oil based.
It looks kind of like from here.
Yeah, you could start to see that it comes off. So oil and water don't mix. You see, I put oil in this cup.
See that, Gene?
Yes.
As you can tell, it
That's
looks
kind of like
an
the
oil. Look how clear this is.
oil and water.
Yes,
Right?
oil and water doesn't mix typically, right?
Exactly.
But 11.5 has the ability to break down oil. Actually, I use it in my house as a degreeser. I don't use any chemical cleaners.
Really?
I use it as a degreaser, and so you see what happens? It emulsifies with the oil. This is just...
So you should drink that.
Well, make sure we're seeing that. Yeah, that's amazing.
So this is oil and water, what typically you expect for the oil to flow on top.
Wow.
But Kangen water 11.5 is able
So you
to
can't drink
emulsify.
that. Correct.
Well,
you can't drink it.
People
unless
sometimes
you
drink it in
build.
certain protocols, but I won't go into that. But yeah, you don't drink. It's really to degrease.
Right.
And also, when the machine is making the 11.5 water from one hose out of the other hose, it generates a water that disinfects faster than bleach. So you
I
don't need
can't wait
any
to see the
household
machine
chemicals.
because the last segment we're going to have the machine up on the table and Tally's going to go through the components.
Here, let me show you
and,
what came off of these tomatoes.
This is I'm watching it change over here. You can show hold up so they can see on the camera.
Yeah,
This is-
I'm gonna pour off
Are you
the
gonna pour it
water.
in?
Hopefully not making a big mess.
wow.
Okay, so what is this?
Wow.
Most likely this is either atrazine or Roundup.
That's like the
Same
pesticide
tomato.
that's on the skin that
this is-
came off of it.
Would you say this
What is it called?
this
That
is with
came
the
off
Kangen
the
water, the tomatoes in the Kangen water that literally took away.
What is it called?
Roundup?
It's probably either
Or
Roundup or
Roundup or
atrazine, whatever they use to
atrazine?
spray. That's what the most popular
that's-
pesticides.
The pesticides.
This is pesticides that the Kangen water took off the tomato bowl of
And
tomatoes.
See the color?
Nothing
Can
came
you
off
compare
of
the
look-
color? I don't think you can compare. Yeah,
Right.
if you put it up against
And
each
look
other,
at the
yes.
regular, just regular water.
It's like a yellowish,
We
like a
used to
light
clean our
yellowish.
vegetables
Yeah.
and fruit. Gene, look at this. This is
Oh, I see it.
this is insane.
It's like a light yellowish color compared to like just a clear white.
You don't hear much
no.
about Kangen water and machines.
No, you
and stuff.
don't.
This is why. Just like you don't hear much about CBD and how it's helping because it's healthy. This is why. This is
so
phenomenal.
this gives you the power to really clean
Yes.
the pesticides from your fruits and veggies.
That was fantastic, Tally.
Thank you so much, Charlie, for
Yeah.
sharing that with us. That's amazing.
I'm excited about it.
I'm so excited.
Well, I can't wait to see the
That's gonna go-
machine and show
Me
them
too. I like to have one in my house now.
So thanks again.
Yes.
This is the Hemp Boca Show. Broadcasting live Boca Raton. Thank you.
Are you looking for all-natural, organic, full-spectrum CBD oil that is safe for people and pets? Hemp Boca's all-natural, organic hemp CBD, all grown in the U.S., processed through third-party labs. No GMO, solvent, or added preservatives. Our process includes full panel screening for metals and pesticides and CO2 extraction, creating the purest hemp CBD oil. Go to hempboca.com for more information and products, or call 1-844-385-1588.
Hemp Boca's products continue to relieve discomfort for many people with anxiety, sleep, muscle, pain, MS, fibromyalgia, and also pets. Go to hempboca.com for more information and products, or call 1-844-385-1588. Tune in each week for the Hemp Boca Show, where our mission is to bring awareness and educate the community about hemp, CBD, cannabidiol, and health and wellness. You've been listening to the Hemp Boca Show with Gene and Chris. Tune in each week. Our mission is to bring awareness and educate the community about hemp, CBD, cannabidiol, and health and wellness. Call toll-free 888-565-1470. And now, back to the show.
Go ahead. Yeah.
Welcome back. You just heard Grand's Groove off the album Jazz for the Beer Drinkers by the Ricka Project. Find their album on iTunes, Apple Music, and Spotify. For more information on the band and up-and-coming shows, check out therickaproject.com. And we want to welcome our friend. She's back from Colorado, the cold Colorado, Lisa Ford. Welcome back, girlfriend.
We're glad you arrived safe and we can't wait to see you.
Missed you, Mommy.
Yes. Just want to recognize Phoenix Package Logistics as the exclusive distributor for Hemp Boca Clinical CBD products. They're an e-commerce fulfillment and shipping specialist providing a wide range of logistics services to retail and consumer goods manufacturers, including online resellers. They also provide FBA, Fulfillment by Amazon services. For more information, please contact Barry Stein at 954-742-4790 or visit them online at phoenixpackage.com. Well, here's the surprise.
Welcome back. Someone just tuned in. We're here with Tally Woomer with the Kangen water. Yes. Machine.
Okay, so this ionizer here, this really changed my life in every possible way. And one of the things that I noticed very, very quickly, besides the digestive health that I spoke about, is that I had a lot more energy and I slept a lot better being hydrated. And if you ever look up like what dehydration actually causes, and it is a well-known fact that Americans are chronically dehydrated. And as a matter of fact, when we are thirsty, we don't even go for water typically. Although water sales are up, it is a multi-billion-dollar industry today, but still people are drinking a lot of other liquids and not realizing that our body is made of water and we need water.
Right.
We need, the minimum amount is half your body weight in ounces. So if you weigh 100 pounds, the least you need to drink are 50 ounces of water per day. So if you're buying bottled water, that can get pretty expensive.
That's interesting. That's how you measure it.
Yeah, and also bottled water doesn't hydrate very well. And this is a story that I like to tell people. I have a good friend who started drinking Kangen water, and he had to go to a cancer center in Houston because they were going to, give him the last 7 weeks of treatment for prostate cancer. I believe it was 5 days a week, 10 minutes a day, but you had to be very well hydrated in order to receive the treatment. So when he would go in to it was MD Anderson Center in Houston. When he would go in, they would do an ultrasound for every patient before giving them the radiation treatment to make sure that person is hydrated. And everyone else but him would have to sit there and try to drink bottle after bottle of water. And the technician was amazed because when my friend came by to do his, he would go right in. Why? Because he brought one of these machines with him to the hotel where he was staying, and he was super hydrated. As a matter of fact, they had him go to the bathroom and empty out. He was so hydrated just drinking Kangen water, where everybody else had to sit there for a long time. Wow. And the doctor was actually curious about it, but then they got hit with hurricanes and such, and we never got further. But it was interesting for me to hear that testimony. Having a machine like that in your kitchen, it hooks directly to your tap water, whether you get a designated faucet or the main faucet. And with a push of a button, you can generate drinking water. You can generate water for your skin. It's called Beauty Water, which is 6.0. It's an astringent or a hydrating toner. So you can save money on beauty products.
Well, I can see your skin. Oh my gosh, Sally. Beautiful skin.
The beautiful skin is from within. Honestly, if you drink hydrating water, your skin, everything is going to show that your health. And then the other two waters that I already showed, I showed you how to remove pesticides from fruits and vegetables. That's the 11.5.
That blew my mind. I can't even believe it.
So this is strong alkaline 11.5. I just put it in this bottle just for ease of use. But it's a degreaser, vegetable wash, makeup remover, stain remover, laundry cleaner. And you could use it for brushing your teeth. Actually, some people that have these machines don't even buy laundry detergent because it's a surfactant and it will wash your clothes. About a liter of 11.5, and you don't need detergent, especially for people who have allergies. It's very helpful.
So would you hook? You can hook that up to your washing machine?
No, you would just fill up a liter container and then throw it in the washer.
Mix it in with the water.
Now this water is one of my favorites too because this completely eliminates the need to buy those nasty chemical cleaners that people use to disinfect and clean their home. So you can use this to kill any bacteria, disinfectant. It's also used in Japanese hospitals to treat psoriasis and eczema and other conditions of the skin. And you could use it as a mouthwash, odor eliminator. It's great to use on pets if they get hurt because it's not a chemical. It promotes healing. It can be used for burns. It can be used in your toilet and in your mouth. I mean, literally, this is it's the only time the machine actually accesses the salt tank. So when you press the 2.5 button on the machine, it's going to access the salt tank, and it makes what's called hypochloric acid. And that is what kills the bacteria faster and stronger than bleach.
You have a display here, so this thing was
if it was plugged in, I could show you the display here. It is a touch screen. Now, when you go to the website, you'll notice that there's other ionizers on there because Enagic does have several types of ionizers. And the biggest difference is the power. Oh, there we go. The power that's available and the amount of electrodes. So this is the top of the line unit. This is the K8. Okay, and you can see all of these on the website, iwantgoodwater.com. You would just click on products, and then you can see all the ionizers. Just scroll down, and it tells you the difference. But, for example, the smallest unit that we have is called the Levelock R, has 3 electrodes and 100 watts, okay, where this one has 8 electrodes that are large and 230 watts. So there is a difference, and there's a few machines in between. There's a restaurant or industrial unit as well. These machines are used in restaurants, in salons, in spas. It's used in many capacities.
You have a lot of these machines around in the local area? Like Palm Beach County, you have...
This area here, there's probably more people that know about it and have it in their home than maybe some other areas. I think there's a lot of health-conscious people in South Florida, and people are willing to, you know, kind of change up what they're doing. I find people are very open to health and wellness here. In other parts of the country, I think it's catching up. Huge in California. I mean, all of Hollywood drinks this water.
So what are the prices?
So the smallest unit is about $2,000, and that's a lifetime unit. So if it doesn't generate the cleaning waters, but it does generate the 3 levels of drinking waters and the beauty water. That's the smallest one, the Levelock R. This one here, the top of the line, is $5,000. And there's a few in between. Like I said, there's a $2,400 unit.
There's payment plans for those that just
There's payment plans, and one of the best things you can do, especially if you have good credit, is pay it off with a credit card that has a 0%. And then, you know, especially if they have some kind of a cashback, you will save money having this unit.
Definitely.
How much money you spend on bottled water, right?
Absolutely. The cleaners, mouthwash,
and basically, if you take care of it, there's a little bit of maintenance to do. Like once a month, there's a cleaning that we do. I do recommend running the beauty water every day. It's very good for the machine. But if you maintain your machine and you don't drop it, then it's a lifetime machine. I mean, it's you know, they say, you know, 20 years, but there's people that have had this machine longer. As long as you take care of it, you're producing an unlimited amount of water for yourself and your family. I give
You're
out water to
saving
people all the time.
thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars
and
over
never
time.
mind, like all the
I mean,
plastic
I'm still
waste,
getting it out of my head. The pesticides.
the pesticides. Yeah.
Wow.
You know how many years I've been washing fruits and vegetables with just
And nothing
even
comes
filtered
off.
water?
And then
And
you
you
still
don't even
feel
realize.
the
You just think it's
film on
clean.
the peel.
Yeah, we didn't do a
fruits.
taste test because we're sitting here on the radio,
I
but
can imagine.
it actually tastes different. It tastes different. It's sweeter. This is a hand sanitizer. This is the 2.5 water that I put in this mist. Instead of using the chemical hand sanitizers, I use this. So it
I feel left
no
out.
Purell
All right,
for
there
me.
you go.
Yeah. Which, by the way, the hand sanitizers that you buy at the store, they also have endocrine
chemicals. Yeah.
disruptors.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my.
So how can anyone reach you by phone or by email or
So,
websites again?
my website is iwantgoodwater.com, and my number is on there as well. And I also have a lot of information, a lot of videos from a variety of subjects, from doctors, on my Facebook page, which is Hydration Station of South Florida. And anyone can reach out to me, Tally Woomer, on Facebook as well. But yeah, all my details are listed on my website, iwantgoodwater.com.
Thank
That's
you
great.
so much,
Yes.
Tally. Thank you
I'm
for
so
being
happy
here.
to
This
be
is
here
such
today.
This is
a eye opener for me.
Yeah,
it
it's
is amazing because I've heard of it, but did not know the extent of it. But for anyone who would like the machine or wants to know more information, please go to.
And I also give water trials. If anyone would like to try the water and they live in the Boca area, they can reach out to me, and I will bring a few gallons. They can sample the water.
It's
And
iwantgoodwater.com.
Right.
yes.
And I'm sure all the information is there, and maybe you can purchase the machines too, like all the
Yeah,
different
you
types
can
of
purchase
machines.
it online. Absolutely.
Oh,
Yes.
that's great. So you want to do it? We're going to keep mentioning this launch party
Launch party.
because
We're
this is
trying to reach
important.
200 guests.
Yes.
200
December 4th, 6 to
toys.
10.
Yes,
Go
Avant,
to
Del Rey.
HempBoca.com, purchase tickets.
Yes.
We need 200 people or more. Show your support. Thank you so much for joining us. We'll see you next week. Have a nice evening.
Thank you.
Thank you for listening to the Hemp Boca Show. Tune in every week where we bring awareness and educate the community about hemp, CBD, cannabidiol, and health and wellness. For questions, comments, information, and products, visit hempboca.com. We'll see you next week.
The opinions expressed on the preceding sponsored program were strictly those of its hosts, guests, and callers, and not necessarily those of this station, its staff, management, or sponsors.
The following message is brought to you by the Florida Division of Emergency Management, the Florida Association of